Welcome back to Let's Read Judge Dredd. Today's episode doesn't seem to have a title, so here we go. And this should just be a formality, Dredd. Let's see, you've been on the force how long? Since birth. Any worries, regrets? Sure, who hasn't? That's not the answer you would have given 20 years ago. We all get older. Things look more clear-cut when you're fresh out of the academy. So you admit you've made mistakes? Probably. Like to tell us about them? Not particularly. Let's get on with this. The case in question is number AS12569-18. City versus OJ. Cast your mind back to 3 weeks ago.
The mystery surrounding the death of former shop window dummy Brunella Breen Scalding and hottie delivery man Wendell Fong Deebing.
What? Oh.
Deepens, sorry. The hottie delivery man Wendell Fong deepens. Judge Dredd tonight sensationally issued a warrant for the arrest of Miss Bean Scalding's ex-lover, new harem hero star Samson OJ. Samson OJ. And I'm just hearing Mr. OJ's car has been sighted on the crosstown loop. Judges are in pursuit. We're taking you right to the scene.
What's the holdup? He refuses to stop. Figured it was best to follow at a distance. Creep's a hero. Don't want to cause a big incident. You two got your priorities screwed up. Pull over. Subject is ignoring direct order. Bam! Scree crunch! He banged his head there. That could be a damage suit. I hear any more from you, Ito, you'll be filing for damages. Get this traffic moving again. And we have a scene out a window where we can see a crowd. OJ is innocent. Free OJ. Not too late. The hero. Okay. Let's go to the beginning. Tell us how it happened. I was on patrol in the Los Barrios area. A call came through. Neighbors reported cries of distress from residents on the Allison estate. Resident was one Brunella Ben Scalding. Help! Truck. As I approached, I saw a jetpacker fleeing the property. Heat seeker. He was good, very good. Picked his way through those girders at speed. That takes skill. But he couldn't outrun the heat seeker. Zick. The knee pad was found later on South Buffalo. You sure it was the same one? It still had my bullet embedded in it. Victims were Breen Scalding and Wendell Fong, a delivery man employed by Shapiro's Kosher Hottie House. He called at the house with an order. They'd been cut to ribbons in what looked like a frenzied attack. Autopsy later found 27 separate lacerations on Mr. Fong alone. According to records, Breen Scalding had been had a stormy relationship with her former lover, Samson OJ, an aerial ball player with the new Harlem Heroes. Considering the subject's previous skill with a jetpack, there was more than enough reason to question OJ.
Regret Mr. OJ is not at home. Please try later.
OJ wasn't there. Creep's got his own practice court. There were several jetpacks, still warm. In a workroom, I found a laser cutter of the type capable of inflicting the wounds to Breen Scalding and Fong. I ordered an immediate arrest on Samson OJ. I want to see my client. I insist on seeing my client. I got nothing to say. You don't need to say anything. We got motive. We've got the means. We've got a recently used jetpack. We've got traces of hottie sauce on this laser cutter found in your house. They use that for cooking sometimes. And I'll tell you what else we've got. I'm not saying anything. I want to see my lawyer. Talk to your client, counselor. He's in the process of making a bad mistake. You're the mistake, Dredd. Don't say a word, Samson. I'll be putting in a claim for judge brutality. Your evidence appears to be entirely circumstantial, Dredd. The jetpack could have been used in a routine practice. Hottie sauce could have come from an innocent source. And pigs could fly. You found no blood-stained clothing, no witness to testify Mr. OJ was at the scene. And the knee pad doesn't fit. Of course it doesn't fit. It was run over by a 40-ton truck. I'm certain Mr. OJ will claim he's never owned that knee pad. That a fact? How? This photograph was taken months ago on an advertising shoot. That's a very distinctive knee pad, counselor. In fact, it's a double-armored, Teflon-coated, mock suede, lined Italian fashion knee pad. Less than 1,000 have been imported. It proves nothing. Even if it is the same pad, which I doubt, I'm certain my client will say he lost his. Yeah, I'll say that. Let me try to put this in words you'll understand. If the knee pad doesn't fit, you must acquit. So you sentenced him to 20 years on insufficient evidence. Harlem have a big game tomorrow. They requested us to bring forward this appeal so that OJ can be released on time. He's got a lot of public support. If we delay any longer, we could make ourselves very unpopular. So it's a political decision. And of course, we've got the people out the window. They've got signs, OJ out, free OJ. Again, not too late, the hero, which I don't know. OJ is innocent, and the Harlem Heroes symbol. No, it's a fair decision. The fact remains, If the knee pad doesn't fit, we must acquit. You people make me ashamed to be a judge. OJ! 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 People don't care if he's innocent or guilty, and we're sending out the wrong signal. OJ's a hero, and heroes can get away with murder. But not if I can help it. I have a date to come with you, OJ, and when it happens, I'll show you no one is above the law. The end? Alright, thanks for watching, and I hope you'll join us again next time.